All right, welcome to VSChristopher Keefe again. I'm your host, Christopher Keefe. Let's get into it. So, I want to talk about Microsoft. What's going on with Microsoft? And of course, we all know what's going on in the Xbox world. Uh, the Xbox empire is basically falling apart, and pretty much stepping out of the console wars. Is over, and you know and we all know about this, so I'm not going to make this video about that. Of course, it was a slow death because once you start giving up your IPs and exclusivities, in my opinion, it's over, because the IPs and exclusive content is pretty much what sells the consoles, right? So we all know that. Again, we're not gonna go down that topic. There's so many other great people that have videos on that topic. So I'm not gonna, jump on that again. But if you take Xbox out of the equation, okay, and we move that to the side, the next thing that we know Microsoft for is for Windows. And this is what I want to talk about, which, with all of this news about Xbox, it just made me think, wait a minute, what's going on with Microsoft as a whole? And the reason why is because Windows has not changed for like a decade. Microsoft Windows has literally been the same for like 10 years. Like, the design really hasn't changed much. The icons haven't really changed much. The OS hasn't really changed much or really innovated anything like in the last few years. And when I'm like one of the biggest computer nerds, and when I'm look at Linux, and I'm like, man, Linux is looking great right now, amazing. It used to be, uh, when I was younger, when I would look at these new devices and new computers, there was always a sense of wonderment with it because it was just like, man, Windows was amazing. You know what I mean? Look at how great this looks. And then when the next version of big Windows, would drop, like, man, this is, man, how good, how better can this, what are computers going to be in the next 2 years? What are computers going to be in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? You know what I mean? That's how it used to be when you used to look at Windows on computers, and now, I'm just like, what is going on here? I mean, this thing has not changed at all for at least 10 years. I mean, unless I'm wrong, somebody drop down in the comments and let me know. But seriously, this thing has not changed at all. So I'm like, okay, if Xbox is out, that division of Microsoft is out, Windows has to be out because this thing is like, I don't even understand how Windows is even surviving, other than the fact that in people's minds it's probably like the default OS. Like, once somebody comes and challenges that as the default OS, it's over. Like, and to the casual computer user, I don't even think they even care. I look around and I see, my mom, she's used like a Chromebook, and she don't care about, the casual person that just want to get online and check their emails and all that, get on Yahoo and all that stuff, they don't care about the OSs, So I'm like, then what does Microsoft do now? What do they do? What are they doing as a company? What is this company about now? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they do. You know what I mean? The Xbox division is over. And now Microsoft, I mean, the OS has literally not changed. So maybe that nothing's pretty much being done over there, right? Other than, I mean, but they made it, they're implementing AI with it. Of course, there's that. They managed to do that, right? But still haven't fixed the same issue. I don't get it. I don't understand what the company is even about anymore. You know what I mean? It's, innovation just went away entirely. I just feel like innovation is just gone, and when innovation is just gone, and I don't know, have we hit a ceiling on this thing? Have we really is this as far as this thing can get? Surely that can't be the case. Surely this thing can go well above and beyond. I just think, man, Windows just got Microsoft just got lazy. I mean, I guess, or either that, or there must be some other thing that they're throwing all of their, assets at. That I don't know what it is. And it just I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And I guess the last leg that Microsoft might be trying to stand on, if they're not out of the gaming industry entirely, is the fact that Steam runs on PC, but even that is slightly challenged with Steam having their OS. So I don't know what's going on with Microsoft. What, I have no clue what is even going on over there at all. And man, just OSs have been stale. It's even to the point. Here's how bad it's gotten to me when it comes to Microsoft and how stale Windows has gotten. It's to the point now that I'm a big tech head. When I look at videos and previews and reviews of the latest, computer devices, whether it be desktops, or the thing now is that they're coming out with a lot of handheld computers, that are kind of look like similar to the Nintendo Switch, and all this kind of stuff like that. The design on the outside looks great, but once you turn these devices on and then it goes back to Windows, that's where it's over for me right there. It's over. It's over. So now Windows is so stale, it's like holding back new devices that are coming out, in my opinion. These devices turn on and you see that same start menu. You see that same wallpaper, that same login screen. It doesn't feel like a new device. It's not a new device anymore. It's the same old device, just in a new shell. And it's like, that's not exciting. What's exciting about that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this stuff is not exciting anymore. So I have no idea what Microsoft is doing. So somebody please let me know what's going on over there. Are you okay? Microsoft, do I need to send your brother over there to check on you? Are you okay? Oh my gosh. So anyway, that's my rant. Sorry guys, I know this went long. That's my rant on Microsoft. I have no idea what they're doing or what the purpose of the company is anymore. Unless, something comes out tomorrow and then it's just like, oh dang, that's what they were doing. Well, excuse me. But anyway, that's all I got on that subject. Microsoft, are you okay? Are you okay? All right, guys. I'm Christopher Keefe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.